The SABC has managed to secure the rights to broadcast the Cricket World Cup. Joining us via Teams to provide more details of this breakthrough deal is SABC Chief Operations Officer Ian Plaatjes. Good afternoon, Ian. Thank you for your time with us here on the SABC at this hour. Perhaps you could walk us through what's changed since the initial proposition was rejected.
Good afternoon, Liesl. Yes, what has changed is MultiChoice has accepted our original offer, and so we will be proceeding with broadcasting the Cricket World Cup as well. We've missed out on the opening ceremony of last night and today's game, but we will make up for that. So we will have all the Springbok, or actually Protea games, as well as the semi-final and final. And today's game will be augmented with a game on the 10th between Pakistan and Sri Lanka.
All right, so just for those who've tuned in, perhaps you could just walk us through some of the T's and C's in terms of the broadcast and really what viewers are going to be enjoying through the as we build up to that to the Cricket World Cup.
Yeah, no, and firstly, let me thank MultiChoice for accepting our offer eventually. Unfortunately, it's still on the same T's and C's as the Rugby World Cup, so we will not be broadcasting this on OVHD, which is the e-media platform. The SABC has tried to mitigate that, and the way we did that was to approach e-media and said to us, and we said to them, let's do a joint offer and bid for the free-to-air rights. As you know, they are free-to-air broadcaster as well. And in that way, we would both be able to do it on all of our platforms. They unfortunately declined the offer, and so hence MultiChoice's restriction in terms of this not being on the OVHD platform stands.
So Ian, at this point, are you able to disclose some of the figures associated with the deal?
No, unfortunately not. Once we reach an agreement, it is confidential, so we can't speak about the costs. All I can say is it's within the offer that the SABC has originally put on the table.
All right, Kian, let me conclude the conversation. How do we ensure that such incidences don't repeat itself again? Who's at fault? What's the root of the issue? These tournaments obviously happen every 4 to 5 years, so we're trying to understand how best to prepare next time around.
Yeah, so Liesl, as you know, we have lodged a complaint with the Competitions Commission. That's 14 months ago already, and that is so that South Africa unbundles sporting rights. In other words, no party should be allowed to buy sporting rights exclusively. And if you look at the MultiChoice situation, they buy free-to-air rights, yet they do not have a free-to-air license. So they would buy that either to hoard it or to add on the cost to that, or to have additional restrictive conditions.